Child poverty is an issue around the globe, and according to a new report that goes for our province and the Northeast region as well, which is why one Dawson Creek woman is working to bring awareness and change to the issue of vulnerable children in our region. Vulnerable children in our region is something Johanna Coons focuses on every day. But after looking at 3 recent reports, she says it's something everyone should be focusing on. Those reports include the 2016 Child Poverty Report, a Northern Health Report, and the EDI report on School District 59, which highlights child vulnerability.
The child poverty report, it was really, interesting to me that we are still living in an era where there is a lot of poverty out there. There's still 1 in 5 children across BC that live in poverty. The huge amount of numbers of single parents that live in poverty that really have to make choices and decisions on how they spend their money.
The EDI report also shows a 34% vulnerability rate in the region. Kuhn says that means 1 in 3 children in the South Peace are entering kindergarten at vulnerable rate. She also says the economic downturn is a contributing factor.
And you could say, well, Dawson Creek, do we have children that are in poverty? Do we have that many families? And the thing is that a lot of this happens behind closed doors. And people, you may not be able to look at somebody and know whether or not they live in poverty or not. And same with the children. It's really hard to tell, who lives in what kind of a situation. But it does happen here.
She says the findings in both the poverty and vulnerability reports seem to go hand in hand. And Northern Health's report for the Northeast region also reflects those rates.
But again, those numbers are quite alarming, the fact that we have higher rates of teen pregnancy in this area. Well, if we look at what some of those reasons are, again, going back to the vulnerability rates, a lot of the children that are entering school that are vulnerable, those are the ones that end up in teen pregnancies or end up, being, the single moms or the single dads out there. So they all really link to each other.
Kuhn says the key to change starts with the community.
In society where we really valued our individualism, the fact that we are all working hard to own a house, to own vehicles, and we've kind of forgotten this whole idea of the community and what it really means to build a strong community. Strong communities support children and families.
Coons is trying to raise awareness on the issue and recently made a presentation to Dawson Creek City Council. She wants to start a conversation with the community to work towards making a difference.
Well, the number one thing that I always tell people that if you really want to have impact on children's life is to stop, have respect, and show love to children.
Marney Blunt, CJDC-TV News, Dawson Creek. And if you want to find out more or give your input, Coons will be hosting a presentation on April 25th at the Public Library in Dawson Creek from 7 to 8 p.m.